Welcome to the universe of stories. Have you ever lost yourself in a good book or been captivated by a movie? Stories have a unique power to transport us. They introduce us to new worlds and unforgettable characters. But have you ever wondered what makes a story truly captivating? The answer lies in understanding the fundamental elements that make up any good story. Just like the vast universe is governed by scientific laws, the world of stories has its own set of rules. Once you understand these elements, you'll be able to appreciate stories on a whole new level. You'll be able to analyze why certain characters resonate with you, how the setting influences the mood, and what the author is trying to tell you through the narrative. So, buckle up. We're about to embark on a fascinating journey to explore the building blocks of storytelling. Imagine a story set in a bustling city with towering skyscrapers and the constant hum of traffic. Now, imagine the same story set in a quaint village nestled amidst rolling hills. Feels different, right? That's the power of setting. The setting is the backdrop of your story. It's the where and when in which the events occur. It's not just about describing the physical location. It's about creating an atmosphere. A dark and stormy night might signal danger or suspense. A bright sunny morning might evoke feelings of hope and new beginnings. The setting can even influence the plot. A story set in a desert will naturally present different challenges and opportunities than one set in a rainforest. So, the next time you read a story, pay attention to the setting. Notice how it shapes your perception of the characters and the events that unfold. Every story needs a cast. Characters are the lifeblood of a narrative. They drive the action, make decisions, and experience the consequences. We connect with them, root for them, and sometimes even learn from their mistakes. There are different types of characters. The main character, or protagonist, is at the center of the story. Think Harry Potter or Katniss Everdeen. Supporting characters play important roles, but the story doesn't revolve solely around them. They interact with the main character and help move the plot forward. Then there's the antagonist, who creates conflict for the protagonist. Voldemort in Harry Potter and President Snow in The Hunger Games are classic examples. Understanding the different roles characters play can deepen your understanding of the story. It's like understanding the roles of actors in a movie. Section 4. Plot. The story unfolds. The plot is the sequence of events that make up a story. It's what keeps you hooked, wondering what will happen next. Think of the plot as a roller coaster ride. It typically follows a structure. First, this is the beginning where you're introduced to the setting, characters, and the story's context. Next, this is where the excitement builds. Conflicts arise and the stakes get higher for the protagonist. Then, this is the turning point, the most exciting or intense part of the story, where the conflict comes to a head. After that, after the climax, the story starts to wind down. The tension eases, and we see the consequences of the climax. Finally, the ending. Loose ends are tied up, and the story comes to a satisfying conclusion. Of course, not every story will neatly fit into this structure, but it's a helpful framework for understanding how a plot unfolds. Section 5. Conflict, the heart of the drama. What makes a story truly gripping? Conflict. It's the fuel that drives the narrative, the source of tension and drama. Conflict arises when a character faces a problem or challenge. This challenge can be external, like battling a villain, or internal, like overcoming a personal fear. Let's look at some types of conflict. This is the classic good versus evil conflict, like Harry Potter versus Voldemort. This is when a character faces challenges from the natural world, like surviving a hurricane or climbing a treacherous mountain. This occurs when a character challenges societal norms or expectations, like fighting for equality or justice. This is an internal conflict where a character struggles with their own flaws, fears, or desires. Conflict is what keeps us on the edge of our seats. It makes us root for the protagonist to overcome obstacles and achieve their goals. Section 6. Theme. The big idea. Every story has a deeper meaning beyond the surface level of events. This deeper meaning is the theme, the central message or insight that the author wants to convey. Think of the theme as the soul of the story. It explores universal ideas like love, loss, courage, redemption, or the human condition. For example, the theme of The Tortoise and the Hare is perseverance. The story teaches us that slow and steady wins the race. Themes can be conveyed through the characters' actions, the choices they make, and the consequences they face. Recognizing the theme enriches our understanding and appreciation of a story. It allows us to connect with the deeper human experiences that the author is trying to illuminate. And there you have it. We've journeyed through the cosmos of storytelling, exploring the essential elements that make up a compelling narrative. Now, it's your turn. The next time you read a book, watch a movie, or even listen to a song, think about these elements. You'll be amazed at how much richer your experience will be when you understand the building blocks of a great story.